Strasburg with the ball. Trailing by 17. Pass to Leduc. And the foul on Zadirko. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Paris FC substitution. Number 5.
Left side Leduc. Over MP. Leduc gets the bucket.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
Now here's MP. He's got 23. Here's Miller. Yes, and it's Roquefort with the assist that time.
Well, in that 15 to 18-foot area, Miller can be effective for Strasburg.
The three ball. Hits it from three-point range.
Someone must have gotten their singles crossed if he winds up that open in three-point range. I'm not sure that was the plan.
Now here's Miller. He's got 5. Pass to Leduc. And Leduc with Leduc!
Great move by Leduc. This Strasburg team, they love when he looks for a shot.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. But whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
You know, Miller is a longer guard. It can be a tough matchup.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Substitution on the floor.
MP outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Roquefort. So Strasburg now. Miller outside. Fades and shoots. And down it goes. 2 points.
He should save the fadeaway move for when he needs it.
Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. This one for 3. Here's Vasseur. And the dunk by Vasseur.
That knack for the offensive rebound, it's a big part of what makes him special.
Not to mention his ability to finish with strength, just like that.
He's such a fun player to watch.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? He's so fun to watch. I look forward to it every time I get a chance to. He's an invaluable asset for them to have, no question.
Offensive board. MP. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Puts up a 3. Strasburg with the rebound.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Paris. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Miller. Outside Lemieux. Back to Miller. Outside Vasseur. Now here's Leduc. Covered by MP. 4 on the shot clock. Leduc makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
And here's MP from the arc. Good on the triple.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Leduc gets the bucket.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
And here's MP from the arc. The rebound by Roquefort. Strasburg with the ball. Here's Vasseur. The kick out to Leduc. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Shoots it. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Now Miller. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight, the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.
Strasbourg Basket Pro wins the tip.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Monsieur.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
So the defense has to bring more effort against Monsieur down there, or else he's going to just torch him inside.
Here's MP for 3. Miller pulls it in. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's MP.
Bangs home the trifecta.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Monsieur.
Zadirko defending.
Leduc for 3. And Illich pulls it down. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Zadirko, good.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Outside Monsieur. Here's Leduc. Again, Leduc missing. And here's MP from the arc. MP can't get that one to fall.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much
I
contact.
mean, that's a skill, Brian. It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
It's rebounded by Strasbourg.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's Illich. Paris FC basket with another miss. Pass to Leduc.
The 3.
Here's Roquefort.
And he converts the layup.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Roquefort is someone you have to box out. He really earned that offensive rebound.
MP with it. He's covered by Leduc. MP outside.
And the 3 ball is good.
He found the perfect spot behind the arc. A big gap in the defense.
Strasbourg trailing. Here's Leduc.
Like, look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's Ahern.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's MP for three.
Miller pulls it in. Strasburg with the ball.
Trailing by two.
Leduc for three.
Drops in the tray.
Draining it from the corner. I like how confident Leduc is pulling up from beyond the arc.
MP outside.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Leduc. Harris grabs the miss.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
And here's MP from the arc. And Harris, another triple.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
Now Leduc. Pass to Lemuel.
No good with the triple. And so the first quarter in the books.
Harris FC basket ahead.
Up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with...
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasburg. It's Harris leading. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to...
I can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Leduc for three.
And no good.
Here's Paris.
In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's MP for three. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Fortier outside. MP outside.
Jacks up a three.
Miller pulls it in.
And with Coach Lane Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
And here's MP from the arc. MP can't get that one to fall. So Strasburg now.
11-point game.
Miller outside. Leduc.
Just 5 to shoot.
Bellini covered by Portier. Strasburg again missing. Pass to MP.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play.
MP is more than capable of draining difficult shots like these.
Strasburg with the ball.
They trail by 14.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lambert from outside. It's hauled in by Paris.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Aaron on the wing.
From past the arc, a dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Opening a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe is a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
And he's good on the three ball.
What a perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but nope.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that matchup. Excellent ability to get off the long-range shot.
And it's all about timing when there's a guy bigger guarding you. That's the kind of lead pass you've come to expect from him.
Shoots the three.
Strasbourg with the rebound.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Monsieur for three. Offensive rebound. Ahern with the ball. Lemieux picks him up.
But with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets. But they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
And MP gets it to go.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Here's Leduc.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
The three. Here's Zadirko. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Leduc. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Leduc making it look easy.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
He made that pass to a spot and let his teammate run right into it.
Here's MP for three. Buries it from three-point range.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
You just can't say enough about his individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
For three.
And so it looks like Paris will retain possession here. And Paris making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Zadirko, good.
Even against close coverage, Zadirko can be effective inside.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. But whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Miller outside.
And the three off target.
Zadirko outside.
And here's MP from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
3 points.
Strasburg with the ball. Leduc with it.
He's got 19.
Rejected by the Fuel.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three is up.
MB, no good.
Inside.
Vasseur inside. Zadirko on him. And the basket by Vasseur.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
Here's MB for three. That one, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Paris FC basket ahead. Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between and Paris making a change here. Strasburg calls timeout. Now Paris FC basket with it.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Sinks the triple.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Don't they know that's as good as a layup for him?
Steps back.
Now here's Miller. Covered by Portier. They get the rebound. Here's Roquefort.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Putting that size to work in the painted area. Roquefort just going for it.
MP outside.
Let's go with a three.
Great D that time from Leduc.
Here's the three.
And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Here's MP for three.
The rebound by Vasseur.
To the paint.
Roquefort. Here's Lemuel.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. An opportunity for a three-point play.
And it's going to go on Leduc.
And the free throw, no good.
MP outside.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Castelléon.
And the shot goes down.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
Here's Paris. And here's MP.
That one's off. Still out of sync.
Up top, Vasseur. Castelléon. Back to Vasseur.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And Strasburg making a change here.
FC ball.
And it's Paris with the ball. And here's MP from the arc. And they grab their own miss.
Takes the three.
Here's Vasseur. And the dunk by Vasseur.
The D was all over the place after that offensive board, and he made that work for him.
Yeah, he sure did. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
Good ups.
Such a nose for the basketball and such a strong finisher.
MP outside.
The three-pointer, no good.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
Takes the three.
It's rebounded by Strasburg.
Here's Miller.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight, the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And so that'll do it for now. For Tim Swartz, Brian Banafitemi, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
Paris FC basket to start out.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Deflects the pass.
And it's out of bounds. Strasbourg will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Here's Lemieux. Outside Leduc.
A rebound by Zadirko.
And as you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
MP outside.
Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Like, look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
6 to shoot.
Leduc, covered by MP. Leduc. Oh! Elich the block.
That's rim protection at its finest. Elich refusing to give up the easy basket.
And here's MP from the arc. Strasbourg with the rebound.
Well, credit to D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable in the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Players at this level, you just cannot give an inch to.
Now here's Leduc.
And he drops in the layup off glass.
Well, he's a serious playmaker. I mean, it's pretty easy to see why Leduc has so much success.
And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EVA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Now here's Miller.
To the inside.
The kick out to Leduc.
Shakes him. It will not find the hoop, and it's his third miss. He's made 2.
Here's Dumont from the arc. Another 3 for Paris.
Well, this is what Paris FC needs from Dumont. He can force the defense to extend outward.
To the wing, right side.
Here's Roquefort. Rejected by MP.
There's the triple. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's MP.
9 points in the game. From outside the arc.
And Paris, another triple.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. I'd say this is the beginning of the end.
I'd say you're right.
Here's Vasseur. And the dunk by Vasseur.
The power for Vasseur. Make a little statement there.
It's Paris leading. MP outside.
Off the mark there with the 3.
Vasseur with it. Guarded by Zadirko. Miller for 3.
Gets it to go from downtown.
And obviously, defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep, and if you leave him wide open, it's a big mistake.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And out of bounds, Strasburg will take it. Outside.
From the arc. Not that time. His 6th miss, and he's made 4 of his 10 shots.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Now here's MP.
12 points for him. From downtown.
Strasburg with the rebound.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Leduc making it look easy.
MP with it. He's covered by Leduc.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
And here in the 2nd quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
They get it again.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Now here's Leduc. Covered by MP. Leduc with it.
A rebound by Zadirko.
MP outside.
From deep.
Another 3 for Paris.
You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from 3-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Now here's Leduc.
9 points in the game.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Now here's Miller.
Down low. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more. And so we wrap up the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 12. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 3rd quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Now here's Miller. Outside Vasseur. Pass to Leduc. Over MP. Leduc misses. MP outside.
Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Outside Leduc. And that one comes off the assist by Miller. The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Now here's Roquefort.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Outside Leduc. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Roquefort.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Roquefort is someone you have to watch out. He really earned that offensive rebound.
Here's MP.
He's got 24.
Pass to Lemuel.
Miller.
Now here's Vasseur.
Sadirko defending.
Vasseur misses. MP outside.
The tray.
And another miss by Paris. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now. Putting that size to work in the painted area, Roquefort just going for it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's MP from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're just going to let him roam free in three-point range.
Pass to Lemuel. Vasseur.
Sadirko defending.
Ledoux can't hit. And here's Paris.
Here's MP for three.
A rebound by Roquefort. Miller outside. Back to Roquefort. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
MP outside.
Three-pointer.
Strasburg with the rebound. There's Vasseur.
Makes it off the glass.
And they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
Yeah, and it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific too during this crucial stretch.
Absolutely, Brian. You need both sides of the ball to get back in this game.
It's been a rough quarter for him, nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it, and I like that attitude.
Pass to Leduc. Elich the block.
Great anticipation there from Elich, managing to knock it away.
Here's MP.
Launches a three. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point range. No one near him.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Ledoux. For whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
From deep.
And Paris, another triple.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 11. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter.
Now tipping off this 4th quarter action between Paris FC Basket and Strasbourg Basket Pro. Here's Leon.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot 2 here.
Adelante, Strasbourg Pro. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's Paris leading. Pass to Blanchet. Elich.
Over to the wing.
Screen by Elich. Here's Portier.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Listen, okay, Portier is tall for a point guard, which allows him to fight through contact and finish those tough shots.
Here's Leon. Miller outside.
No good on the triple.
Portier up top. And Lambert is going to pick up the foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Zadirko outside. Elich.
Off target with the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Sure, the defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
Now here's Leduc. Good work defensively by Vasseur. Here's Elich. Paris FC basket with another miss. Now here's Lambert.
Defense is right there.
Miller for 3. Strasbourg again missing.
Zadirko inside.
Guarded by Lambert. And stolen by Lambert. Miller outside. Outside Leduc.
Pulls up from the top of the key.
The rebound by Vasseur. Here's Blanchet. Guarded by Lambert.
The 3 is up.
Blanchet shot is off.
Inside.
And Lambert with the slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
That signature move.
And he does it as well as anyone. I mean, just tremendous skill in the air.
Now here's Portier.
And it's good for 2.
Calling his own number right there. Portier felt that was the best option and took it.
Leduc with it. Guarded by Zadirko.
Shoots from the line.
It's hauled in by Paris.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Pass to Elich. Takes it out to Portier.
From outside, off the mark.
I'll be all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop and not from long range.
Looking to end his cold spell.
And Elich pulls it down.
Ever since halftime, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way.
To the middle. Zadirko.
Big Dave Zadirko, bringing the noise.
Strasburg calls timeout.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter.
Outside Leduc.
Puts up a three. The three-pointer is on target.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Now here's MP.
From the arc.
And out of bounds, Strasburg will take it.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And it's Paris with the ball.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it.
What type of cake?
Now here's Leduc. Again, Leduc missing.
And here comes the break.
Here's MP for three. Strasburg with the rebound.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
And here's MP from the arc. The rebound by Roquefort. Going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
This good?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my followers?
What, you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watched tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. M'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and it's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Ledoux.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Ledoux, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
MP outside.
Fires from deep.
A rebound by Roquefort.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And that's a skill, Brian.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's MP.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, for a guy like an MP, trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes, they'll go a long way. Like, look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you can see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's MP.
Takes the three. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
Not too many players that are more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D is giving him that.
Outside Leduc.
Really left alone that time.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Now here's MP.
6 points for him. From the arc. No good. And he has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game.
Miller with the ball. He's picked up by DeMol. Leduc for 3. Yes, and it's Roquefort with the assist that time.
Clean three-point shot from Leduc. Focused and under control.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase